core would then jump directly into the raw demon heart.
You is foul, bro. This nigga is sick. What do you even get? Is that even nutritious? He look like Vegeta. He just blew them up. Hey, Bardock, get over there now. Now, wait, Piccolo, before you say anything, I just want to let you know this nigga still a hoe. I don't feel like that. Man, who making the rules for this shit? Who making rules for these damn balls, man? Y'all niggas just, why is y'all making these crazy ass rules?
Eventually merge the demon realm with ours, creating an all-new plane.
I'm not gonna lie, though. I think I might let him do it. I think I might let that nigga do it only because...
Lucif, what are you? So our story continues with a shell-shocked Goku, who has totally lost his cool after having just had the memories of a demon emperor transferred into him. And along with it, the revelation of just what Lucif's ultimate plan was: eradication of every mortal, of every planet that resides in the 12 universes.
God damn.
The answer, leaving our hero Goku nothing short of terrified.
What the fuck did we do to this nigga? Bro, what the fuck did us random planets that's just living here, what did we do to you, my nigga? Well, I mean that's been the plan, clearly, because like he's been wiping everybody out, but it's like once you hear it, it's kind of like, damn, what the fuck did we do, nigga? Like your brother and why do I want to call him Omni King, Zeno, they the ones that you really got beef with? What the fuck I do? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? My planet just got wished back.
His face would begin to drip down. Still, with his eyes wide open, Goku would mutter, This is so horrible.
Right.
I can't believe this is what this was all about. What is he doing to them? Why?
Right, what is it all about specifically? Well, I mean, he's clearly kind of doing it because he like to get back at maybe his brother and Zeno. That's what I'm thinking. But what is he going on about? What is it about, Goku? Is it about something else? Like
physically and not just mentally. Starting to tremble, he would continue. This was Lucif's plan all along.
Right.
I knew this wasn't for nothing. But this, I can't believe it.
Okay, so it's
really
for something.
Is evil. And before long, either
maybe he gets like a super duper power.
The Saiyan would then suddenly return back to base
by killing
falling
everybody.
Backwards, still just muttering the forbidden name of the new Omni King.
You know, he probably want a world just full of demons.
Before long, looking a little more like himself,
no humans.
Goku would just sit comfortably on the ground, with his legs crossed, right next to the fallen demon emperor Kaida, who now lays lifeless. As Goku, looking on at his victim, would comment, Kaida, you have my respect for sticking to your word. But this plan, if it goes ahead, I have a feeling it'll be something that will affect far more than even the multiverse.
I feel like, I'm sorry that I'm pausing so much at the beginning, but I feel like, bro, he has a chance, right, to take this on to the beginning after the end type level. You know what I'm saying? Like if anybody reads the beginning after the end, then you know what's going on in the current arc with the Astras, where basically the Astras have you know mated with the human race to create this stronger race. You know, he could do something like that. That would be dope, but like I'm not gonna lie, it don't seem like he really going for that, because like they killing everybody. I don't think they saving the women and children, you feel me? So like that would have been dope if he took it that way too, like on a T-bait type route.
Like it could end everything. Until eventually, now starting to panic, thinking about how much apparently seems to be at stake from this still mysterious vision Goku had seen, breathing deeply and quickly. Would think
I low-key want to see the
tell
vision.
Others about this as soon as I can.
Okay, so he told Piccolo first.
So much worse than any of us could have thought. I don't even know who could make sense of it all.
Piccolo.
The gods are dead. Vegito, what would you do?
Kill everybody. Kill everybody.
Goku would then place 2 fingers on his forehead, saying,
bro probably wouldn't even be thinking about the plans.
Maybe he'd know. And just like that, he would then vanish from planet Vampa, leaving it safe finally.
I think Piccolo's a good choice to choose. Like, what should we should do next?
Chilai and Limo.
Also, I don't think he should have left that nigga body there. Like, I think you should have disintegrated that joint or something, bro. Actually, it didn't disintegrate, so that's not good. Cause yeah, usually their bodies like disintegrate when they die, right? Like his body is still there. You kind of might want to double back on that, cause Chilai and them might not be safe.
Meanwhile, though, back with Piccolo on planet Namek, he would finally be back in his original clothing and base form, having stopped waiting to be picked up in futility. Instead now, just watching over the destroyed remains of the Namekian villages, while the last surviving Namekians would rebuild what they could. But within the silent solace of his impenetrable mind, the warrior would still have some intrusive thoughts, as he would think, seems things are finally going back to normal for these guys. My people, they are a resilient bunch. Even with all the death, all the horrors they've seen, they can come together to make the most of such a bad situation.
Facts.
I just wish I had come sooner. If only I did, I could have saved so many lives and prevented so much destruction to their land.
He did the best
My
he could.
land. Young
He did the
man,
best he could.
you need to learn to think more positively. But as Piccolo would admonish himself, to the rescue, the wrinkled and frail hand of Kami, the Earth's former guardian,
Kami's
grab onto
still
his
here.
shoulder mentally and say, for someone less than half my age, you truly do speak like a bitter old man. For someone like you, who has saved the lives of countless people, Namekians or otherwise, you truly
Man.
are too hard on yourself.
He the superhero now,
It's not
bro.
always about coming at any specific time.
Like I say it all the time, Piccolo has literally turned into the guardian of Earth. Like honestly, bro, he does more work and put in more work than Goku, and it's why he has he has like a lot of my respect, like out of all the Dragon Ball characters, because he went from this super evil character to this this character who really watches over everybody. Like that, and I mean, the superhero movie tells you that. It literally shows you that, and that just like warms my heart, bro. Like I swear to God, Piccolo actually probably is the best character in Dragon Ball, bro. And I think I think Akira needs to give him a fighting chance to be on the same level as Vegeta and Goku. I understand that they're like way further beyond and everything, but like I think that Piccolo deserves it, bro, because he's a guardian. Like he's literally like the guardian, bro. Like Dende, yes, is God, but Piccolo is the one that is handling everything, bro. He's there. He ain't missing a beat, bro. You know.
But coming at the right time, and you came and saved this entire planet.
Yeah.
Allowing them to rebuild.
Only time he didn't come was when Broly pulled up with Frieza
Sure Obo,
and his
who
dad.
you saved also would agree too. And with these words from the father-like figure of Kami, Piccolo would just close his eyes with a smile and say, "You're the last person I'd expected to butt in so randomly after all this time, old friend. But it's good to know, even in the worst of times, you still manage to have some sage advice." But just as this wholesome moment would go down, suddenly an energy would arrive on planet Namek that would catch Piccolo by surprise. After the defeat of the Demon King by Piccolo's hands, could an emperor have arrived in his place? But as Piccolo would turn his head,
It's gotta be
his
Goku,
face
right?
would seem calm and familiarized, as he would call out, "So, you finally came.
Yes, sir.
Don't
Goku.
you think you could have taken a little longer?" And of course, the arriving figure would be Goku himself, who would quickly, to the surprise of the Namekian, say, "Sorry about that, Piccolo, but I'll explain later. Right now, we need to talk." But hearing this sudden request to speak, Piccolo couldn't help but smile at the audacity, letting out, "You've got some nerve, you know, leaving me here all alone with no way to get back, and the first thing you need when you're back is my help. Typical. Go on then. What do you need to know?" To which Goku, maintaining his serious stance, would just reply, "Not so much what I need to know, but what I need to tell you.
Okay,
Not
talk
just
to
you.
me.
I need to speak to
Everyone.
Kami."
Oh shit.
Kami?
Yeah, Kami.
What? Me?
Wait, Kami.
As instant,
Oh
the mentioning
damn.
of needing
Not
to talk to the
Dende.
previous guardian of Earth, of all people, after all these years, will take both Piccolo and Kami by surprise.
Oh, this is about to be interesting.
And
How's
so
he
after
gonna do
some
that?
time, eager to move away slightly to gain some privacy, Goku and Piccolo would be seen in the air away from the
I didn't even
village,
think he could still
standing
talk
face
to Kami
face
like
with
that.
the
Why
first line
ain't
of
Nail there?
harking back to the days of Dragon Ball. As Piccolo would begin
Well, you know what?
to
Nail
say,
was there earlier.
"So, you've managed to find out what this is all about, haven't you? I won't ask how for now. You can spare me the details, but just tell me what this Lucif is planning. How bad does it get?" And to that end, Goku would finally begin to explain.
Talk
He
to
had
us.
learned as he would begin, it's bad. Real bad.
They're like
Lucif wasn't
meteors.
trying to kill us all just for the sake of it. There wasn't a plan of dominating the universe like the typical bad guys we've faced before.
Okay.
It turns out, when a planet is actually conquered, and its people are actually all killed by those monsters, the Tower of sorts is summoned by the demons
Tower
left of
is
the planet.
summoned. Okay.
The tower that steals the souls of those who died.
Okay,
trapping
and it
them,
makes the
not allowing
demon
them to ever
stronger.
go to the other world.
Wait.
Somehow, Lucif is able to convert them into energy. Energy
Yup,
he wants
see?
to use to eventually merge the demon realm with ours, creating an all-new plane. one
Okay.
that he'd be the sole ruler of.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think I might let him do it. I think I might let that nigga do it only because, bro, that's really gonna show who really the strongest. Like that's gonna bring the toughest niggas out, bro. It's gonna breed some tough warriors, bro. Like I'm saying, I might just let that nigga do that shit.
Something he calls the Omni Devil.
Omni Devil.
Merging the
I was just
realms?
talking about Omni King.
And immediately, the elderly wise Namekian would be thrown back by what he would hear.
Wait, we kind of already did know that though. Like he was trying to like merge the realms, you know. So that's like L on me, cause like I think they mentioned that like several times, like already. So yeah, I thought it was gonna be something different though. Some you know thought he was gonna change it.
Muttering out with wide open eyes, joining the demon and mortal realms. That's impossible. That would bring about the end of everything. Goku.
No, the end of us. The end of
In
us,
response,
all.
nervously,
Not the
the
demons,
saint
not
would
everything.
nod his head and reply, I am Kami. It's just as I saw. It was horrible.
This nigga
What do you
summoning the
think?
Tower of
What
God,
happens when
bro.
the realms merge? Just more demons for us all to fight? No, Goku. But quick to shut down any thoughts of this situation being not as bad as it truly is, Kami would continue.
I know, that
This
shit's terrible.
will bring far more darkness and damage than you could ever imagine. In all my years as a guardian, I have never thought of such a thing being possible. But in short, Goku, if the realms are merged, it will mean our mortal realm, as we know it, will no longer exist.
Yeah, no shit.
And that will mean that all those that died here on Namek, Earth, and all over the multiverse would never be
They'll never
able to
come
return, as there would no longer be a realm from which they originally came. Not even the Super Dragon Balls would be able to undo this.
Why the fuck we can't wish them back with the Dragon Balls just because they didn't merge the new realm? I don't feel like that. Man, who making the rules for this shit? Who making rules for these damn balls, man? Y'all niggas just why is y'all making these crazy ass rules? All right, we need it. Like the Dragon Balls are an emergency, you know what I'm saying, type of thing. Now, granted, people do wish on them for petty things like height, ass. We ain't gonna talk about it. But I think in a case of an emergency, like it would be best. And I'm not getting on RJ for this. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting on Akira and everybody else, I guess. But in case of an emergency, I think it would be best for us to be able to use the Dragon Balls to almost wish for anything. Okay, maybe not, you know, again, I agree where it's like, oh yeah, well, we don't want to wish anything that's stronger than the person that's made the Dragon Balls. Fair enough. But damn, my nigga, we can't fucking wish people back because the two worlds are merging. And that's because that makes it a whole new world. Man, bro, hey, listen, whoever made that shit up, I'm not gonna hold you. Get shot. Whichever one of you aliens making the Dragon Balls, Super Dragon Balls, made that decision, I'm not gonna lie. Pass me the Glock so I can shoot you first, cause you deserve this. You deserve to get assimilated into that tower. No cap.
All those lost would be lost forever. No way! Leaving Goku instantly stunned, with a mixture of shock and fear, as such an outcome and consequence would never have even crossed the Saiyan's mind. Damn it, Lucif! But these emotions would soon
Don't
shift
get mad at
away.
Lucif. Y'all the ones that sold, especially you.
With Goku grumbling,
This is all your fault.
already. We can't let him get away with this. Everyone, every single person needs to be brought back, Kami. We have to stop him now.
Man, we need a pyramid
But
of
the former
power
guardian
for the
of Earth,
Saiyans, bro,
looking
for them
on,
other
had more to
Saiyans.
say. Letting out. Though I encourage your urgency, Goku, as it is unclear how many planets full of souls he will even need, and how close he is to his goal even now. I must tell you that losing access to those souls and lives may not even be the worst of our consequences. An Omni King and Demon Realm ruler's power, the ruler of any realm's power, is only derived from the strength and size of the realm they rule over.
Wait,
And I
hold on.
suspect of our must tell you that losing access to those souls and lives may not even be the worst of our consequences.
Okay, what's the worst?
An Omni King and Demon Realm ruler's power, the ruler of any realm's power, is only derived from the strength and size of the realm they rule over. And I suspect Lucif's true goal from all of this is for his already immeasurable power to reach another all-new level.
But how will it reach a new level if he needs the lives? And that, because that's how the Omni King powers work. So like, how would it reach a new level if the Omni King powers can't complete that level? Well, I guess I don't know. That don't make sense because then you come like all you doing is you're getting rid of basically a lot of power that you could already have. Like it would be better if you I guess it's because he still got their souls. So he still got the souls. Maybe. But is that really a life? I guess it counts as a life. I guess that's what RJ trying to cook up. He's trying to basically say that their souls being sucked is the lives, or still counts as a life. They're just not there. But I mean, I would just think like, bro, instead of killing everybody, why at that point you might as well just enslave them. You know what I'm saying? You might as well just enslave everybody. But I don't know. Maybe you don't want to like get too controversial with it.
At least 1,000 times stronger than before.
But I guess it makes somewhat sense.
And defy even the higher gods. That is what I think Lucif's true goal is all about, Goku. And if he succeeds in that, all life, all good will be gone forever. Only evil will remain. 1,000 times stronger! Paralyzing Goku once more in sheer
1,000 times stronger.
The power of Lucif firsthand already, even being a part of Vegito. While he used it, he would yell, "That can't be possible! Just how strong can someone get?" But controlling his emotions soon enough, Goku would then quickly calm himself down, as he would swiftly look to Piccolo and say, "It's just one thing after another with this guy. All I know is that we have to stop him, and we will. Piccolo, you, me, Vegeta, Gohan, all of us need to get a move. We'll save as many planets as we can. I'll use multiform if I have to. I'll find a way for us to travel between universes. I'll make sure his plan doesn't go ahead."
Okay.
Calm down, Goku. But Piccolo, with his arms folded, despite everything
I don't know how he gonna
heard,
get to Vegito though.
moderately cool-faced, as he would say, "I don't know how strong this Lucif guy is, but judging by your reaction, he isn't someone to underestimate. But neither are we. You're right. We can't let him get any stronger. We made that mistake with Frieza, Cell, and even Boo. This time, we fight him as he is. But you're not alone anymore. With the power of all of us, with the power of all of Namek running through me, I'll make sure his plans fail too." Huh? Power of all Namek? This phrasing from Piccolo, understandably, leaving Goku confused briefly for a moment.
Yeah, what the fuck
Before
is
a
the power
confident
of all
smirk
Namek?
would appear over the Namekian's face, as he would say finally, "It's just as you heard. Watch and see, Goku!"
Oh, okay, yeah, okay, alright. So is that what we naming it? Power of all Namek?
Showcasing his all new form, Orange Piccolo.
So like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so like if he goes back to, cause like in the original series, like what is it gonna be called? Power of all Earth? Like, you know what I'm saying? Cause he learned that shit on Earth. He ain't learned it on Namek, you know what I'm saying? He ain't learned that shit on Namek. Oh yeah, also I watched the movie, bro. Y'all said that this form made less sense. It made less sense of him getting it in the movie. Bro, it made more sense of him getting it in the movie than here. I mean, it made sense, I think, somewhat in both. I low-key can't even remember what it was here. I think he just sucked everybody up. But I think I did have some type of issue with him just sucking everybody up. I was like, what the fuck? But I mean, it made from what I remember, it made sense here, and it definitely made sense in the movie. Like, bro, he had potential to pull out, you know what I'm saying? And this was the potential he pulled out, Like, why do y'all, bro, I don't know. Dragon Ball fans, y'all don't be cooking sometimes.
For Goku to see his body several times larger, his power level at an all-time high, his weighted hat would instantly blow off into the wind. The orange Namekian would yell, "Don't forget, we mortals won't be going down that easily, Goku!"
Talk to him, Unc.
Piccolo, when did you?
Yeah, you know. That nigga look like he done drank 20 protein shakes. He got the motherfucking scoops in there and everything.
Immortals won't be going down that easily, Goku.
Why y'all not trying to see me succeed, bro?
Piccolo, when did you? Leaving Goku totally taken aback as he angles his head upwards, staring at the now incredibly tall Piccolo. In awe of his new power,
this nigga looks insane. He looks like a demon
energy.
for sure.
It's incredible. If you were this strong when the gods arrived on Earth, why didn't you just stop them?
I mean, he didn't have this, but okay.
Smirking at the naive Saiyan looking down would just reply, "Obviously, I didn't have it then, my friend.
Right.
This is a new addition, made up by fusing with the strongest of my kind. I haven't quite mastered it just yet, but when I do, this Lucif better watch out,
Yeah.
Omni King or not." Wow, I haven't seen you talk like that in a long time, Piccolo.
Yeah, that man Piccolo, he on his strut now, you know what I'm saying? Give
From
my
his
boy his
Namekian rival
respect.
would be all that would be needed to change the Saiyan's mood. Stepping back with a smile, Goku would say, so, it's another fusion. Man, you really get a whole lot stronger every time you do that.
Yeah.
I guess, when you do it with thousands of Namekians instead of just one, the effects are way bigger too. You're almost as strong as Kaida, the Demon Emperor I just got rid
Oh,
of.
that's good. But we see, you saying that though, but we really need to put it to the test. Cause just because you say that don't mean that like I'm really about to believe it. Nah. We gotta put that to the test, you know what I'm saying? Gotta make sure. Cause you could say, oh, you just as strong as XYZ, and then XYZ pull up and then whoop your ass. Cause we seeing that happen with Yamoshi right now. Like I ain't forget last episode, niggas. Like I did just do a refresher before I started this video. I was looking through, I was like, oh yeah, I remember everything that happened. I'm looking there, I'm sitting there like, damn, my nigga Yamoshi got his ass beat, and then Vegito come in and just squished the nigga heart on some Killua type shit. Like, we ain't about to forget all that, nigga.
Such a statement would only bring questions to Piccolo's mind, as he would then query, Kaida, an emperor you defeated. So what you're saying is, you're even stronger than me? Normally, I wouldn't be so surprised. After all, it is you. But this new form of mine, you do sense. It's way beyond even your ultra instinct now. Don't you?
Oh damn.
Hearing this from
Okay.
Piccolo, only a smile would return
But
to
I
his
mean,
face.
he got
Close his
newer
eyes,
forms
wouldn't
though,
let
so
out.
like,
Oh yeah? I'm sure it is, Piccolo.
Like,
But what you
yeah.
need to know about Ultra Instinct,
We don't use that
well,
no
it's
more.
old news now.
Yeah. Let
As
him
Goku,
cook
suddenly
now. Let him
coated
cook
in
now.
energy, would take the giant Piccolo by surprise. Before in a flash, not only would Goku's hair
He got the
transition
7
to
on
white
his head
and
turning
spike
into
up
a triangle.
across his forehead, a cyan triangle would begin to form, and far more seamlessly and quickly than it did when Yamoshi attempted to set. And so too, from his muscular defined back, 2 beginnings of white wings would start to extend.
Yes, sir, Ski. Let him cook now. Let him cook. Let him cook. You know what I'm saying? Slight cook up, seasoning. You feel me? Paprika in that motherfucker.
And mastered by now to be activated at will. His entire body coated in a circulating white electricity. His dual wings extend on both sides, angelically.
Now, what did my nigga Piccolo got to say?
And as Goku's near limitless divine energy would pour out, his power would seem like an endless tsunami.
Now, wait, Piccolo, before you say anything, I just want to let you know this nigga still a hoe. Alright, he that nigga, but he still ain't shit. Don't think, you know what I'm saying? Don't think this nigga really just like, nah, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, his dick on the table, but like your dick on the table too. And if I'm being honest, like you really got the BBC. Y'all both got BBC, but your like BBC is a little bit thicker right now because you kind of bigger, you know what I'm saying? But his BBC might just work a little bit better. He could hit some, you know what I'm saying, some angles. He can hit it from an angle that you can't quite get yet. You feel me? Because like, you know what I'm saying? Like he the motion in the ocean with it. You feel me? He the motion in the ocean, but he still need more motion. Now you may not be the motion, but you know what I'm saying? You got something good going here. You know what I'm saying? You got something good going here. So don't let it surprise you too much, because he's still a fuck nigga. We ain't forget about how this nigga just sold Vegito. I ain't gonna lie, we ain't forget about that. No sir, we ain't forget about that. But he did just do his thing last episode against Kaida, or 2 episodes ago against Kaida. I give him his props, like he did his thing with Kaida.
Flashing in all directions. Goku! Stunning the orange Namekian to no end, as his eyes simply cannot comprehend the progress Son Goku had made during his journey in the Ultra Vegito.
This nigga like, damn, bro. I thought I caught up. My gosh. Come on, bro.
In the most forcible of ways.
But he thought, I thought I caught up, man.
Is impossible.
Just for this nigga to reach a higher level.
Anymore. Just what happened while he was away. And it wouldn't take long for the Namekian, who was in such close proximity, to be pushed back from his sheer force of power. His body, even in his transformed state, unable to sustain itself from the brilliance of Seraphim Goku's almighty energy.
Goku!
Just shouting his former rival's name in disbelief as the Seraphim Cyan energy begins to shoot upwards now, piercing the skies and heavens themselves, as the entire planet of Namek...
Say kiss in the skies or piss in the skies?
When
Nah,
will
kiss
it
in the skies.
stop?
What am I talking about?
And still watching on as Goku's power just continues to grow and grow. The once confident Piccolo would lose his voice, wondering if there truly was even a limit for power like this. How possible anybody could stand a chance against Goku. the least of which this mysterious lucid.
Trust me, he can, bro.
With such an extravagant
Goku might got a
transformation
new
taking place
form,
in
but
the
the
wild,
techniques
the
is...
last remaining villagers would stop what they were doing.
Oh man, the
Notice
techniques ain't there
the
sometimes.
with Elder Mori himself beginning to recognize the Saiyan at the center of it all, whispering, "It cannot be.
Oh, it can.
He has returned.
Wait,
the
what?
savior of Namek.
Oh, Goku, yeah.
You weren't lying." As with the transformation now finally complete, and his Saiyan friend now finally in full view,
They really
the
gonna think this
Namekian's
nigga a
face
savior now,
beginning
cause
to
now he
grow
look like an
sharp.
angel.
All the while, Seraphim Goku, humoured by the reaction, would just say, "Of course I wouldn't, Piccolo. Since when did you know me to be a liar? Don't give me too much credit for this, though. You have no idea just how long I've been training for this. We missed out a few details back on the lookout." Before Goku would then swiftly place his hand on Piccolo's shoulder, continuing, "But that's enough showing off. These fools with the now calm Piccolo."
Y'all don't want to like leave some people here to watch over Namek?
You Saiyans just can't help yourself with the new forms, can you? While Goku would respond, "Just you wait and see what Vegeta can do." Ready? With that
Yeah,
said,
Vegeta's
Goku
definitely
would then
better.
raise his two fingers towards his forehead, about to instant transmission away. Wait! Piccolo! That is,
Piccolo.
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 Seen running towards them, calling out.
Nigga, like, return your brothers right now to this planet.
Keen to see them off before they would be gone for another 7
Nah, but they
years.
still should
Saying,
have somebody protecting them
"Thank you
though.
again, my brother. I hope to
Like,
see you
leave some
again one
Saiyans
day.
here or something.
And you too, Goku. I hope Dende has served you well. The people of Namek will always be indebted to both of you." To which Piccolo would just turn and reply, "I'll be back soon, Elder Mori. You can count on it. Now that Obo's here with Nail, they'll both make sure of it." While Goku mid-transmission, with a smile, would just say, "Don't worry about it. I'll be sure to tell Dende you said hi. See ya." And just like that, the two would vanish from the lush green planet. But as Goku and Piccolo would vanish, two others would be arriving at a certain position on a certain planet belonging to the Yard Rats. These two revealed to be the Prince Vegeta in his Ultra Ego form and Demon Emperor Tizer, both
Oh,
continuing
yeah,
their battle
Tizer.
with ferocity, but with one
Yo,
side
Tizer kinda
far
like
more
Gamma.
damaged than the other.
A little bit. Slightly. Not too much though.
But nonetheless, with equal speed, both would collide their fists at the same time.
Honestly, you
with
look like
ferocity.
Sonic. Never
Only
mind.
Vegeta
Metal
would be baring his
Sonic.
teeth, while Tizer would look on emotionless.
Hey, y'all think Ty's about to
The
whoop this
impact
nigga ass
itself
though?
creating a gigantic explosion regardless, that shakes the very core of Yard Rat, its last few surviving creatures, leaving behind an enormous crater in its wake.
Yeah, they did the Yard Rat niggas dirty.
But only moments later, the Demon Emperor Tizer would be seen jumping backwards from, while Vegeta would be nowhere to be seen. But within the depths is where we would then see the Prince. His body even more damaged now than before, as half of his clothing would become ripped in the impact. Holding on to his bloody arm, as
Oh
he would
man,
rumble.
this nigga's about to get
You're
folded, bro. Look at
definitely
him,
strong.
man.
The demon realm is somewhere I wish I could have trained. Because this pain
It's
is
different.
delicious.
What the fuck? Oh yeah, he's
As
in his
raising
ultra
head with a
ego.
full-on
Yeah,
maniacal grin,
yeah.
Despite all his damage, in
Yeah.
his ultra ego state, Vegeta would welcome the
I ain't gonna lie, him in the demon world would be crazy.
instantly continuing on, rushing straight
The
back.
ego Zenkai boost he would get.
But just as Vegeta would swing his leg for impact on the Emperor, out of nowhere, Tizer would be completely obscured for what looks like a giant demon bomb.
I was about to say, is that a hand?
Demonic energy. And from
He out here
within,
like Sasuke.
The Emperor would be seen, unmoved, with his blood-red eyes just piercing through, and not a word coming out from him before... In a flash, the gigantic demon hand...
Nah, that's
clenched right on top
crazy.
of the
He did it
Saiyan
with
like
just
a
his
makeshift
aura.
bear trap. Immediately creating some kind of explosion within its palm that makes direct contact.
I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of fire. This nigga Loki like summoning like a Susanoo, but just like body parts of it. Like he kind of like Sasuke. That's some Sasuke
Eventually
shit.
leaving the destruction-filled warrior to slam on his back against a rocky surface. With his body literally dripping in blood, one eye closed and a grimace, he would grumble.
A grimace.
It's that thing inside of him again. He can fight and defend him at will. We'll have to be careful of that next.
I don't know. Oh my
But just as
god.
Vegeta
Wait,
would
what the
begin to
fuck
become
was that?
cautious
Was that his
over this
foot?
strange secondary power of Tizer.
Bro, I ain't gonna lie. Nah, Vegeta, you gotta beat that nigga ass, bro. Oh my god, bro. Like, he got your shit in the rock.
Silly mortal. I told you.
Yo, you getting disrespected like this by a 13-year-old, my nigga? This nigga is really getting his ass beat by a 13-year-old, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If Trunks was here, man, boy, I know that nigga would be disappointed in you. Nah, he probably be sitting there talking about father, father, father. Like nigga ain't even helping. Nah, I can't jump in because it would just hurt his pride.
Return it tenfold. You still have many hours of this pain left. Prepare yourself.
Nah, he prepared though.
But like a cockroach that could survive a nuclear blast, Vegeta.
I'm glad you're using this form though, RJ. Like you cooking right now.
Annoying Tizer, as he would stare at the brazen smile and comment,
And this is the best form to use.
Enough of your naivety. This isn't a game. This is your
life.
As suddenly, swiping his right arm behind, unleashing a stream of energy, the demon palm would make its appearance once again.
Is this supposed to like scare us? Like is this an intimidation tactic? Oh shit, no, he's trying to farm us.
It would slam straight onto the body of Vegeta, creating a wave of destruction all around.
Nah, Vegeta can take. Oh damn, never mind. He can't take it.
He
can't take it.
Strewn across the ground in a literal imprint of a demon hand. The squashed and broken torso of Vegeta would remain breathing harshly in pain. All the while Tizer just stands calmly in front, looking down at his fallen opponent.
And see, his daddy was talking about some "you doomed us all."
But defiant,
I thought it was gonna be like way worse.
When not able to see, would still insist that his comeback was on its way. But Tizer, who knows nothing of Ultra Ego, nor what other forms Vegeta has in his pocket, would only see a crazed man who seemingly doesn't know when to give up. As he would just turn his back then and say, "You've been saying that for the last hour."
Damn, you been getting your ass beat for an hour? He on his Frieza and Broly shit.
I'll leave you to die with the rest of this pathetic planet. The souls here are not even worth harm.
See, you don't know his game, bro. You don't know his game, and that can be your downfall, Tizer. Like, see, this is the problem that every evil character has. They underestimate, bro. Like, we gotta make a series where like nobody underestimates nobody, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because that's when we'll truly get everybody's full. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't say nothing if you lose, because it's like, nah, I ain't underestimate you. I went all out. We gotta get a series where somebody, you know what I'm saying? I'm not even just saying from RJ. I'm just saying from all manga creators, period, bro. We need a series where everybody just goes straight all out, no underestimation. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's regular Ragnarok, maybe, because I ain't read that. But like, we need a series like that. Like, so serious, bro. We need a series like that, because that's what like really, that'll really show us whose dick is on the table. You know what I'm saying? That'll really show us.
Come, father. That said, the Demon Emperor.
Wait, wasn't his father fighting?
Fly off into the sky.
Who the fuck was his father fighting?
His father to follow him. But it would only be within a few meters that he would realize something is off. Why you? As from behind, a powerful shot would just narrowly miss him. As his eyes
yeah, his father was fighting King Vegeta.
Member of royalty. If you wanted to step it up a gear so bad, you only had to ask, kid. As standing there, of course, with his fingers still smoking, Vegeta, with a beaming grin, would be back again.
Is that a new move?
From leaving, saying to him, all right. I must admit, I was enjoying myself a little too much. You just don't get how good your puny attacks feel while I'm in this form.
Pause.
I only wanted to kill some time until Kakarot was back. But since you're impatient, I'll end things now.
Kakarot not even nowhere near you, bro.
Turn his head and call out, "Father, time's up. No more playing around, so hurry up."
Time to end these niggas.
But as Vegeta's eyes
Oh no, his daddy getting his ass
what he
whooped.
would be seeing in the direction of his father, what he would see would soon become one of his worst nightmares.
Oh no, this nigga about to have to fight a 2v1. It makes sense though. Like, his dad only got like Super Saiyan 4. Like, that ain't shit.
King Vegeta would be on the receiving end of a deadly
damn, like father, like son. Like father, like son, man. They both selling this. Oh my god, he knocked this nigga out of fucking Super Saiyan, bro. Oh, King Vegeta, man. You always just, you never fail to disappoint, you know? You never fail to disappoint. Like, this nigga has always just been a fucking loser, bro.
Back flying before landing viciously on his backside. His body lifeless, his eyes blank, his form instantly reverted back to base. Father! and reacting instantly to seeing his late father seemingly die before his eyes. Vegeta, internally, would not be able to help, triggering memories of how he was told his own father was killed by a certain emperor of the universe in practically the same exact way. No! I won't let this happen again! And with the triggering, a rage like none other would come over the prince.
Is my dog finna turn up?
Disappearing too, as his teeth bare sharpened. All the while behind him, all he could see now is the smug.
See, this is how Gohan and Goten should be whenever something happened to their family, bro.
And in the end,
it's that human side fucking them niggas up, bruh.
One viewed only by his Saiyan side for once, as while Vegeta's entire body would bulk up, covered in veins all over behind him. Curiously, the roar of an Uzaru.
Oh, you can see the Uzaru.
All across.
Oh, okay, hold on, y'all hear that shit?
What is this sight leaving Tizer in the same pose Vegeta was in last chapter, when he had first seen the mysterious monster within the Emperor? As the demon would then cautiously question, this flesh pile, does he too possess a legendary beast within him?
Yes.
No, not another one. As curiously,
wait, how do I know about another one?
Spotting the similarity would sport the same look of fear. While King Vegeta, whose mortality at this point would would remain motionless until
what they mean, not another
in
one?
The most bizarre twist, would suddenly let out a smirk. Just what is going on, and what new power is Vegeta about to showcase?
I ain't gonna lie, I'm kind of hype because, like, yeah, what the fuck Vegeta got cooking up, you know what I'm saying? Like, now, I don't think Vegeta probably did this on purpose, clearly, because this is clearly by mistake. But my thing is this, RJ. If you give him this power, bro, you got to give him some techniques. We need some techniques, bro. We can't just be giving niggas power-ups, no techniques. No techniques. Like, with no techniques and no, you know what I'm saying, new form, no technique, that means nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, all they getting boosts, all they doing is getting boosts in strength. You know what I'm saying? You could do that with the forms that they got now. Build on them. I know I keep saying this every episode, but like we need to see that building. You feel me? We need to see that building. Not only that, but clearly I think they've seen this form before or something, like they felt this, I don't know, energy or whatever, you know, because they low-key see the Ozaru, I think they see the Ozaru. So like they seen that before. So I'm wondering who else could they have seen that with? Because I'm having a hard time believing it's Yamoshi, even though it probably is Yamoshi. But like, who is it? You know what I'm saying? Because they make it seem like they didn't seen this before. Like somebody didn't pull this form out again. And then they nervous about it too, bruh. You know, they nervous about it. But Yamoshi has never really done nothing like I don't know. I'm wondering what sector these demons are from. You know what I'm saying? What sector are they from? You feel me? Because if they anything, lower than 10 or higher than 10, I guess, then this is kind of weird. Because it's like, you know, why would Lucid pull demons from a lower sector to come take over the world? You know, you would think that he pulled all the demons in the highest 10 sectors to take over the world, and then they just got replaced. You feel me? So like, I don't know, I'm a little bit confused. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little bit confused on this right now. But they've seen this before. You know what I'm saying? They've seen this before. And I don't think it was with King Vegeta, from what I remember. I don't think it was with King Vegeta, because King Vegeta, he don't got no power like this. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got no power like this, and he didn't really turn up during the fight that we did see when we did see the demon fight King Vegeta. And I'm not gonna lie, King Vegeta losing makes perfect sense, so I'm not even upset about that. Like, it makes perfect sense. Like, I'm not gonna hold you. I get he got the Super Saiyan 4 form, but like, come on, bro. Like, that shit is, you know what I'm saying? They making these demons really seem like they body, and I'm not gonna lie. Super Saiyan 4 is not body, bro. It is not gonna, it's not gonna cut it, brother. It's not gonna cut it. I don't even know if that'll beat Piccolo's form, and I hope it don't. I'm gonna be so honest with you. I hope it don't. I hope that Piccolo would definitely be stronger than Super Saiyan 4. You feel me? But Piccolo does need some training too, though, because like, he just got the form off of fusion, so you know, you need to train with it. You feel me? You need to, you know, that was my issue with what it was. It's like, damn, you didn't train for this? That's what it was. It was like, okay, fusion, you know, like, oh shit, y'all didn't hear that. But it's like fusion, you know, like, Like, okay, fusion, but like we kind of need you to train too. You know, that was my issue with it. But I'm not too mad at I'm not really upset about the form for Piccolo anymore, because you know what, they've done it in a way. I mean, I guess it's reoccurring. It's always reoccurring. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one thing about Dragon Ball that I've always said. The problem that it really has is spitting back the same information at you that you've already seen. You know what I'm saying? 10, 20, 30 years ago. It kind of did this already. So, you know, it's like the problem is kind of like, dang, we kind of using something that this has already happened with. You know what I'm saying? Like, he fused with Nail to get stronger, okay. But I will say this one, I guess, is a little bit better, because it's like he fused with like a person who was like a lot of fusions of Namekians, you know, on the planet. And then with the original version, Dragon Ball superhero version, he made a wish on the Dragon Ball stuff for his potential to get pulled out, which I think is fair. I think that's pretty fair. Like a lot of people was in my stream saying like we don't rock with that. We don't rock with, like, it's BS kind of how they did it in the movies, because I guess because he didn't train. But it's like, we know Piccolo. Piccolo is always training, for one. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's fair that Piccolo, you know, the next stage he may not be able to get to on his own. You know, it's kind of like how I explained it with I think I ended up explaining it with, like, what is that TV show called, or anime called? It's the Basket Kuroko. I was like, you know, if you remember Kuroko, they couldn't open the door by themselves. You know what I'm saying? They had to open it as a team. So that's how I kind of view that for him. Like, you know, Piccolo couldn't just open the door to the next level by himself. He kind of needed a little bit of a push, somebody to, you know what I'm saying, give him a little pick me up, little edge. You feel me? So yeah, but I'm interested about this new form. Also think that it would be interesting if you know, RJ went about it in a way where they mated, procreated with humans to create stronger races, but I don't really see Demons doing that, because, like, this Omni Devil he's seeming like a one for all type of guy, you know, like, I'm doing this for me, fuck everybody else. We not about to add y'all in on this. Like, I'm getting this power for me and me only, bruh. You know, but I do like the concept of him bringing in the towers on some Tower of God shit, but they suck everybody's soul up to make them powerful. And then it was something else. It was something else. I don't know. I can't remember. I guess I talk too much. Y'all let me know y'all thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Do y'all like where the story is going? How do y'all feel about this new form that Vegeta is about to get? Is this, for the people who have read the manga, if anybody sees this and they've read the manga on his like, you know, Patreon, is the form worth it? Let me know in the comment section below. Like, put spoiler alert though, clearly, because, like, I don't want people to get spoiled, but is the form worth it? Is it cool? Like, is the next chapter about to be insane? Like, you know, you feel me? How do y'all feel about King Vegeta losing? Do y'all think, like, he really deserved to lose? Because I personally feel like he deserved to lose. These demons really are that strong. They should be able to defeat, you know what I'm saying, a lot of people who aren't Goku and Vegeta and clearly Piccolo now. So, you know, hopefully Bardock don't get folded like this, because then I'm gonna be hurt, you know. But I kind of gotta expect him to get folded too, though, if King Vegeta got folded. But like father, like son. But yeah, I ain't gonna make this video too much longer. Appreciate y'all for watching. Subscribe, drop a like if you enjoyed, bruh. Yeah.
Powering up ferociously, having just witnessed firsthand the defeat and apparent death of his father from the alternate timeline, triggering a deep-seated rage and a latent memory from his own father's death at the hands of Frieza. And as his aura would flux monstrously, ironically, as he would scream, the yells of a new Zaru would begin to be heard also. Father!
I ain't gonna lie, bro, bulking up.
Vegeta would primarily just call for the king in his mind. A memory from the past would be uncovered from the deepest recesses of his mind. A memory from many decades ago,
with his dad,
him as a mere child watching over space with his father by his side.
Shoot, they look like they was in Frieza's ship.
That damn Frieza! He treats us like mere dogs.
If only he knew what we had planned for him. I'll make him pay. Mark my words, son. The Saiyans will come out on top in the end.
As when we would delve into this scene from the past, a grumbling King Vegeta would moan about his current position as Frieza's slave, while the young Vegeta, seemingly unbothered, would just continue.
Wait. Wait, who the slave? wait.
King Vegeta would moan about his current position as Frieza's slave.
Oh, okay.
While the
I
young
ain't gonna. I
Vegeta,
thought they said young
seemingly
Vegeta.
unbothered, would just continue to munch on an apple.
Vegeta, are you listening?
Annoying the king momentarily, as he would begin to wonder.
Bro, I don't want to hear about your slave moments. You being upset as a slave?
Boy, listen to me.
No
Do
way.
you even...
He called you boy. Nah, Frieza rubbing off on this nigga. That's this slavery. The slavery terms just sliding out your mouth. It's too easily, gang.
Taking in his words. Continuing.
What you mean, boy?
Boy, listen to me. Do you even know who you are? Do you really know what you are? Tell me. I need to hear this from you myself.
It just pans back to
But
him
the crafty
screaming,
young prince-
I am the Prince of all Saiyans! You start whooping off on dude ass.
Saiyan elite. Whatever title you want to call me. I'll be anything you want, as long as you let me go back to training with Nappa. This stargazing is starting to bore me to no end.
He seemed very fond of Nappa back
Why
then.
you?
But such a nonchalant, entitled response would be far from what the king expected. And almost instantly, King Vegeta would see red before...
You fool!
I'm like, what the
Suddenly,
fuck?
without warning, the angered father would blast out the tip of his finger, a beam of concentrated yellow energy.
What?
Why you shoot his
The
apple?
target of said beam would become all too clear, immediately disintegrating the prince's half-eaten apple right within his hand, as the young Saiyan would flinch instantly.
Father! What did I do this time?
Leaving the confused and scared to the bone Vegeta to now attempt to run away. His body sweating,
Bro, running.
he'd become all too aware of what kind of brutal punishments his father could dish out.
Get over here, you punk!
But in a flash,
Nigga.
the prince would soon learn escape was futile, as the king, still furious, would not hit his son.
Taking your anger out on your son is crazy.
And lift him to eye level, shouting,
I asked what you are, and you are all those things, but not just that. You are Prince Vegeta the Fourth, the Saiyan born with the strongest
fourth.
power level of any that came before you. The Saiyan of legend, the one that will lead our people to rule the universe.
Oh man, he was so wrong.
I
He was so wrong.
Prince to respond in puzzlement.
Shit.
But now taking a more controlled...
I think Bardock was stronger than him though.
would then continue...
Than little
Yes,
Vegeta.
son. You are as I say. You stand at the top of all of us. At the top of the most feared warrior race in all of existence. A race whose power and strength is untapped. Unlimited even. Power
I
that
don't
even frees our
know.
fears deep inside. The legend of the Super Saiyan. That is only the beginning of what we are capable of. What you are capable of. I, nor any of the other Saiyans on our planet, have scratched the surface of what we as a people can do. None of us have reached our potential. But you are different. Already
I
at
mean,
your
you
young
sent
age,
off the two
you
who really
surpassed
could
the
reach
best
their
of the elites.
potentials.
You
Especially-
are not meant to bow down to the gods.
Broly.
Bow down to Frieza. You will find a way out, my son. You alone will find the true power of the Saiyans within you and become unrivaled to all. Remember your father told you this. Always.
Somewhat true. It's somewhat true. He's not lying. Like it's somewhat true, just not all the way.
Frieza and Lord Beerus would be seen.
I remember now, father.
Back in the
Damn.
present, Vegeta would begin undergoing an alarming transformation. His eyes suddenly now turning completely red, but not like a demon, but like an Uzaru. As he would bend his torso back, powering up even more.
He better beat the shit out this kid,
His
no
hair
cap.
grew wildly and more uncouth, but on his entire body, reaching up to his chin, a brown fur would grow all.
Oh, the fur come in. The mink coat?
And finally, though his face would remain clean, his skin tone would begin to darken rapidly as if
Holy
burning
shit.
the sun as we spoke.
Is he going Super Saiyan 4? Ego Saiyan 4?
Undeniably an Uzaru roar screaming from Vegeta's lungs. One final, all-important element of his Saiyan transformation would then take place. As from the backside of Vegeta, something furry would sprout, before unleashing into a fully grown tail. Forced out through sheer willpower alone, finally, Prince Vegeta had returned to his original Saiyan roots.
Interesting. I don't know though. Is this form really gonna do something though? Bro, we gotta stop with the new forms like every time. Like we need some type of techniques with these, bro. Like, for real, man. We gotta stop with this, bro.
Unbridled exhilaration now from his overflowing Saiyan power. Ultra Uzaru Vegeta is born.
Ultra
His
Uzaru
grip
sounds
wider
fire,
than ever
though.
before,
Not gonna
with
lie.
visibly sharp teeth as the ground and planet beneath him can hardly even maintain itself within his overpowered presence.
Damn, I thought he drew him like Garo for a
And
second.
even the playing dead King Vegeta on the ground with one eye open would be completely surprised by the transformation he would witness as he would comment,
That form! Vegito never showed me that! Son, what power have you unlocked? No! This creature has to be stopped!
as now dropped
Yo, the other dad like, yo, you gotta kill that nigga now.
We'll stop this madness now! You may not lay another hand on my son!
He's
as
dead.
immediately as if by instinct, a fight or flight situation, the Demon King would choose to concentrate all of his energy to a radiant form of demonic energy. Father! What are you doing? Puzzling the young Emperor, who still sees no threat despite Vegeta's change. But ultimately, feeling as if he was only doing his fatherly duties to protect himself and his son, the Demon King would then launch his attack regardless. And as the powerful ball of energy would approach the tailed Saiyan, even as it would become point blank with his face, the primal Vegeta would not budge at all. Ultimately,
He
resulting
finna
in a
smack that.
terrifying explosion
Or
of
maybe
darkness
not.
That stops all
He's just
further
gonna
blast
eat that.
energy emanating from Vegeta. Both! I defeated both of them! Leaving the Demon King now with what can only be assumed is a false sense of security, having now thought that he dealt with both the Royal Saiyans after his direct hit.
I don't see how he can be the Demon King if his son is stronger. Like, what are we on? Like, I'm not in agreement with this. Make the son the king. We'll just call him like the Squire or something. You know what I'm saying? We can call him the Joker or something. I don't know.
And indeed, it would seem that so, as in place of Vegeta, all we would see is just thick smoke rising, without any trace of any survivor. That is, until in an instant, as if a light had
Till
been
the
switched
god
on,
goat
the piercing
appeared,
red Uzaru eyes of Vegeta
gazing
would just be
through,
seen shining through,
gargantuously,
and unfazed.
glistening in his glowing sand,
Overconfident king, gobsmacked
gargantuous,
but unfortunately, it would only be the beginning
gasm of
shots
forms.
for the day.
You!
As suddenly as he would look down, it would seem his whole world would become a blur, as his body in an instant would be shaken to the very core.
Did he
by
punch
weight
him?
At such an intensity as if struck.
Or maybe he
by
was scared.
a sniper.
Oh no,
As
he
one
there,
moment
he there, he there.
full view,
Oh, he gave him a taste of his own medicine.
Ultra Uzaru Vegeta's fist would be buried.
Oh yeah.
Pierced through his skin, while the
He hit him with that seal.
nothing but just stared down, paralyzed.
Now let's see how your son act when his dad
What happens
dies.
to you, does it, demon?
Facts.
But the cocky Vegeta, knowing the king's end is here, will just give the demon one final grin before...
Now we can really go son for son.
Summon an energy blade, while simultaneously beginning to push the king backwards.
Die!
Yeah.
Until in a flash, too fast for any normal eye to even
Oh,
react,
damn, did he
taking
slash
out
him?
all of his rage. The prince would violently slice right through the body of the king.
Wait
taking out
a
all
minute.
of his rage, until in a flash.
Yo, you a sick nigga. Oh my god, no, he really cut him in half. Yo, he hit him in his heart, like he knifed him in his heart and then slashed him in half.
For any normal eye to even react, taking out all of his rage.
Okay, Vegeta. Okay, you better cook up there, Unk. You better cook up, Unk.
A mass of blood gushing out instantly, as finally the demon would let out an agonizing groan.
How his son feel about this though?
Father!
Yeah. Now we really about to see whose son really goated. Who really gonna spin for their daddy though?
Emotion ties his entire demeanor.
Who really gonna spin for their daddy?
For the first time facing the reality of his people's death. His own father at the hands of a mere flesh pile.
Of his people's death.
Tizer, save me!
While he's
He
now
talking about some
his
save
father
me.
decapitating in half, in a bloody mess, clean cut, as if from a master butcher. And curiously, the only thing that would remain intact, flying out, would be the lone still beating heart.
Man, get that shit out of here. I don't need
I'll
that.
be taking that.
I don't even need that.
Almost replicating Vegito, the prince, as if on purpose, would immediately grab the heart that remained full, clenching tightly, but not enough to make it burst before...
Ate it?
In a shocking scene, Vegeta, in this primal Uzaru state, harking back to his childhood days with his apple, would then jump directly into the raw demon heart.
You is foul, bro. This nigga is sick.
Right into the eyes.
What do you even get? Is that even nutritious?
Letting out with his mouth still full.
Nah, this nigga really went like
So this
ape
is what
on
a
us.
weakling tastes like.
Shut the fuck up.
You, what have you done?
You're disgusting.
Are you?
As now, with such a triggering, blatant disrespect happening right before his eyes, the severity of the situation would finally hit Tizer.
His daddy
arm
not coming
now
back.
Dead, and his body being desecrated by a grinning.
And then yeah, they can't come back once they die in here too. Like it's like because their soul or something isn't attached to this world or something like that. I can't remember what it was, but I think if they die here, yeah, it's really over with. You know what I'm saying? Like y'all finito.
Sheer disbelief.
It's
the
like they
endless
start
rage would build
dissipating
until-
or something.
I'll kill you.
Whoa.
Unmatched through the universe.
RJ, where you get them vocals from?
Eardrums
That's a
wide open.
crazy vocal
The
range.
pain of the young demon emperor would finally unleash. With nothing to hold him back now, no father, and nobody to talk him out of it, the mysterious monster, once within the charm, would begin to surface finally.
I got a hard time believing RJ just said that. Who just said that? I'll kill you, bro.
And as his rule would continue on, so too would his enormous aura continue to grow, reaching an almost comical size as if a rocket was shooting right from the planet's surface. And though, from afar, looking from his backside, Vegeta would seem like he was covering his face from the wind generated. In reality, all the Primal Saiyan would be doing would be continuing to eat whole.
Nigga still
inside
eating that
his
shit.
harmless heart,
Like, fuck it.
keen to seem as unbothered as possible.
I'm bothered as fuck.
Father.
And even in the rage of his power, this would not go unnoticed by the Emperor, his eyes confused with sadness and hatred, with only tears of blood now beginning to fall.
Shit, it seemed like he didn't even really care for his father last episode, though.
Until the point, he too begins to undergo a change. As
Grr.
his voice would go undeniably deeper, resembling Lucif's, the young Emperor's entire body would begin to stretch and grow, taller and taller. As soon, his armor too would begin to change. From
This
head to
nigga
toe,
is huge.
with spikes all over. While his eyes would then make the final change, becoming beastly in their redness, even unlocking a third eye within his forehead.
Okay.
Until finally, the
It's
true
like Cooler.
ugly form of the youngest demon emperor in history.
Is it similar to
rises
Cooler? I
to
can't
be
remember.
unleashed. His clothes utterly ripped from his sudden growth in size and muscularity. With deep breaths, even he would be exhausted from the ferocity of his power. But nonetheless,
Now he's a grown man. He ain't a kid no more.
let out.
For you, Father, I will hand deliver this.
Nah, he
sword
kinda like
to
Doria.
Your honor. Just forgive me for taking my time with it. Lucif, by all means do that. It would save me the hassle of trying to find that clown myself.
But standing with his arms folded, still gripping onto the
Wait,
heart,
what?
Just forgive me for taking my time.
What the fuck? Bros, no.
his whole world would become a blur, as his body, in an instant, would be shaken to the very core, vibrated at such an intensity as if struck by a sniper. As once we would pick even heart, splattering its blood, one which keen to seem as unbothered as possible.
Father!
Harder and harder, until the point.
For you, just forgive me for taking my time with it. Lucif, by all means do that. It would save me the hassle of trying to find that clown myself.
But standing with his arms folded, still
He's trying to,
gripping onto
like,
the
summon
heart
him?
beating
Well, he
remains
can't
of
really
the
summon
the
him,
prince would continue
as
to
he's using like
confidence,
his power or
Saying,
something.
am I supposed to be scared right now? All you did was get fatter. You remind me a little of your father, in fact, now.
Bigger target.
You keep his name out of your mouth.
of course aggravating the now much older looking emperor. But in response, Vegeta squeezed his hand to burst what remains of the heart.
I'm surprised he eat the rest of it.
Out of my mouth? Bit late for that, don't you think? By the way, he tasted disgusting. Let's hope you're more satisfied.
I mean, it's a fucking heart. What do you expect? Like, you ate this nigga heart raw. You ain't even cook it up. Get ready, put no seasoning in it. Ain't even make it into a stew.
Emperor be able to maintain
Nigga ate that shit raw like it was sushi. Fucking animalistic ass nigga.
Instantly, Tizer would then fly head on straight for Vegeta, his mouth agape. All he aimed to do is gain divine retribution, the most brutal of ways.
Attaboy, come to your new papa.
As goading without a hint of remorse or empathy, Ultra Uzaru Vegeta would just welcome the increasing rage and anger, hoping most likely internally that this would somehow
He's
give him a
supposed to
great
be new
challenge.
papa. Trunks got a little brother and shit.
But even with the sudden launch, giving it his all, it wouldn't take much for a giggling Vegeta to move straight out of the telegraph move's way. But even while moving back, the Prince would find a way to counter harm, slamming his right leg into the cheek of Tizer mid-air as he would continue to fly down.
I hope this ain't all you got, Tizer.
Down, immediately bringing his arms around to clamp onto the Prince's leg, saying,
That smile will disappear once I take your soul.
before tossing the Primal Saiyan straight down to a shallow grave, leaving Vegeta seemingly to crash land for a planet-shaking quake. As Tizer would then continue,
I will avenge you, father. I finally understand all that you taught me.
I don't
All that
know.
he taught you? Didn't he just tell you not to underestimate us mortals? What?
But as Tizer's confidence in his new power would build momentarily, Vegeta would appear devilishly from behind to tumble it all back down to reality. Slamming yet another kick right onto the vulnerable backside of the none the wiser Demon Emperor, resulting in a less than flattering slam on the ground of himself this time, face first.
Enough!
Tizer, don't sell us now.
Later, with Tizer's eyes first open in frustration,
You know what I'm
his third eye
saying?
suddenly
I
now
was about to say,
missing
use
a
that
white
third
light
eye for
all
something.
directions before. Back with Vegeta in the air, everything would change.
Okay.
What did that kid just do?
Now this looks like a genjutsu for sure.
As Vegeta now, for some reason, hidden in darkness, would look around, as if he had just been teleported somewhere else.
Oh, that's crazy.
Damn demon!
As unbelievably, once we would peer through the eyes of Vegeta, where he would be now would be no yard rat. Instead, in the dark plane, with what seems like an endless sea of the beastly demon eyes observing his every move. But it wouldn't be long. From out of nowhere, the eyes would converge into a giant, multi-eyed monster that would immediately be all over the Prince. Its huge mouth open, bearing ridiculously sharp teeth, ready to tear Vegeta
Am I
to
looking at?
How cute!
But in the face of the Uzaru Saiyan, this would be nothing at all. A giant grin on his face as he seemingly just waits for it to swallow him whole. As the Prince would only comment,
So, this is what it is. Something like that Madara did.
as of course, in the real world, out of the blatant illusion Vegeta was trapped in, he would appear, just motionless in the air, vulnerable.
So he realized it is a genjutsu.
Simple-minded flesh pile.
As Tizer below, now thinking...
So they all got these, low-key.
Saiyan would laugh uncontrollably, saying,
Well, no, Madara is part
Water.
demon, right?
You
Yeah.
die first in your mind before you die on the.
But even with Vegeta right in front of him, trapped in his own eye technique, still, Tizer would find himself uneasy before...
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Unbelievably bursting through his skull, and importantly, right through the third eye of the Demon Emperor.
You know what? See,
Would penetrate outwards in a group.
something like this, something like this actually affecting Vegeta probably won't. Yeah, probably really wouldn't work. Mainly because he's been trapped twice. He's been trapped several times in things. So like this, actually, I ain't gonna lie. You kind of cooking in my opinion, cause him being trapped in what is it? No, Vegito body, Ultra Vegito body. I mean, you ain't really probably got the best hold on him like Ultra Vegito does. Not only that, you know, I can't remember if Madara had any special techniques like that, but I know somebody, I could have sworn somebody did have a technique where they could put you in like a genjutsu. So like Vegeta not getting stuck in here, I ain't gonna lie, it's kind of valid. It's kind of valid, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then on top of that, he was trapped in the little trap for 40 years too. They got up out of there, like, you know, of course they had some help a little bit, but just him being trapped, period. I wouldn't expect him to fall for the same trick twice, I guess. Is what I'm trying to say.
How did that happen?
and in the aftermath, the oversized Demon Emperor would just be left utterly perplexed. His third eye completely gone now, leaking blood all over his face.
That's insane. He ripped it out from the inside, though.
Still just wondering how an illusion resulted in physical damage to himself. Just what kind of unreal power has this mortal now achieved? But while he would wonder, Vegeta, now free, would land before him. And as Kaiser would stand before him, now ironically, he himself beaten both mentally and physically, he would only mutter,
Just what are you? Are you a higher god?
A sane god.
As brutally finishing it all, Vegeta, postponing his answer, would nonchalantly slam a fist directly into the stomach of the Emperor, crumpling him immediately as he falls to his knees, and then ultimately flat onto his face, all without any further sound or groans, as Vegeta would then finally let out,
No, I'm just a simple-minded flesh pile.
Disrespectfully,
hey, I like
taking
that
the young Emperor
comeback.
to his backside.
That was a
Now
good
returned
comeback.
back to his smaller self, before grabbing onto the demon's leg and
Now you gotta rip that nigga head off, bro.
lifting the teen-sized Emperor off the ground while simultaneously powering back down.
Oh, why would you power down?
Demand softly.
Now, kiddo, before I send you where your father is, tell me more about what brings you here.
Yeah, I ain't gonna
promise to
hold
make
you.
your end painless if you do.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not interrogating none of these niggas. We gotta be safe at this point. You know what I'm saying? They ravaging every single planet. It's man, fuck that at this point. But I'm hip. You know what I'm saying? I'm hip. They all trying to get information and stuff like that. I get it. You know what I'm saying? They don't know they know what's going on, but they don't know what's going on each planet individually and what, you know, because Goku ain't caught everybody up to speed yet. I think he only went to Piccolo. After that fight, hell no. After he was kind of like beating on you for the majority, you don't know what this man could pull out again. I'm not about to second. I'm not chancing it. You better off eating this nigga heart too.
But just as the prince would demand this, a hand would grab onto his shoulder.
It's the dude that
Yes, tell us, child.
tell us, child.
Surprisingly enough, King
Bro, how are you okay?
still alive and with a proud smile as he looks to his all-powerful son. Meanwhile, though, back on Earth, on Kami's lookout.
Didn't he have a hole in his chest too?
As the rest of the Z fighters remain waiting.
I don't remember that nigga getting a sensu or
Tien,
nothing.
however, growing impatient, would soon question with his arms folded, just how long are we going to spend up here, guys? We should be fighting, protecting our planet.
You should
What
not
are we
be
waiting
fighting.
for?
You're trash.
Goku? Who knows how long that guy could be away for? We all know he's in exactly the on-time time. But Gohan, looking down over the edge of the lookout, will just reply, You're right, Tien. We don't know when Dad will be back, but he said it wouldn't be long. Right now, we need to figure out what's even going on. Down there, we're not even needed. Those Saiyans are taking care of things. They're all Super Saiyans. Those demons don't even stand a chance. I can't sense a single one of them having any trouble. But Tien, growing annoyed now, would be quick to reply, That's what worries me, Gohan. The fact an army of unchecked Saiyans are down there gives me all the more reason to go help. The last time we had Saiyans invade, it didn't exactly end well.
Niggas ain't here to help us, bro. Shut up. You can't even do nothing. You can't even beat them niggas. What you gonna do? What you gonna do if they do try to invade us and all that? You gonna fight back? You gonna fight back? You gonna Kiko hold him to death? You gonna get boy stop? Boy stop. You do realize all that's gonna do is get him a Zenkai. Like what are you going to do, bro? Stop it, man. You gotta stop letting. See, certain niggas just gotta stop letting trying to cook. You are not the one in the kitchen anymore. You are not Chef Boyardee anymore, bro. Hell no. Hell no. You had your time in Dragon Ball, from what I'm told. We'll still see. Because I'm still watching Dragon Ball, for the first time. But you had your chance. You had your time. Shut up and let the professionals handle it. You're not the professional anymore, bro. Gohan is stronger than you, brother. Like, come on, man. You're not him. You're not him. Let the professionals handle this, okay? And by professionals, I mean Gohan and the rest of them got doggone sense. And if they invade your planet, trust me, it's better off you going out like the Viltrumites invading planets and sexualizing y'all in devious ways into making y'all stronger than, what the gods did to y'all. Because y'all didn't even have an existence. Just get Thanos, bro. Just get to assimilate. You know what I'm saying?
Steady on, Three Eyes.
But a laughing with his arms folded Bardock would then be quick to interrupt, explaining,
Look, I don't know what you went through with my people in your timeline,
But in ours, once Frieza was destroyed by Vegito, we dedicated our lives to saving planets.
Yeah. You feel me?
The planet of Super Saiyans is not something to play with. With that great power came great responsibility. You
Facts.
haven't got a thing to worry about, especially with me here.
My
to
nigga
keep
Spider Bardock.
Huh? But as the trio would squabble, 2 pairs of familiar feet would finally set foot.
My nigga
on
Bardock
the
out here like
game.
Gojo and shit.
Dad, you're back! And the first to react would of course be the young Goten, utterly elated to finally see his father's return. Sorry for the wait, guys. I promise, I had a good reason. As Goku and Piccolo, now finally back on Earth, would then address the others. But not long after, the cheerful face of the Saiyan would then switch to one far more serious, as he would say, "But time is running out, guys. There's a lot I just found out. Gather round. I need you all to hear this." And so, after some time, Goku would be finished explaining what he had learned on Vampa, the Demon Emperor Kaida, and the plan of Lucif. Finishing, and so, that's where we're at right now. That's the whole story. The Earth is a priority, but it's the whole universe, and even the other 11 that we need to be spread out for too. Our strongest need to be protecting everywhere, not just here. But Gohan, after hearing this, would just look down at the ground, reflecting, I can't believe that, Dad. What kind of person would do this? What kind of evil would hope for the destruction of so many? Then they would add,
You'll be surprised. You'll be surprised.
evil in the realm combined.
That's how you guys got wished away.
But as for trying to defy him,
Or
we can see
wash.
how we could save a handful of planets. But there must be at least a few hundred planets in this universe that contain life with power worth siphoning, and thousands more in the other universes. How do you think we could handle that, Goku? And to that end, Goku would just lift up his right hand, saying,
You can't.
"With this, Dende, we can't forget the gift Whis left us from the very beginning." As instantly, Whis' angel staff would then appear in Goku's vicinity.
Oh wow, he
Immediately
has it
grabbed by
now.
Goku, as with a smile, he would let out. With this, we'll all be able to go all over. We'll be
Interesting.
able to stop Lucif's plan once and for all.
Vegito can't
As
call
we
on
go
that
on
no
to
more, can he?
explain. As for how we'll cover as many planets as possible, I might be overestimating myself, but Piccolo's seen for himself. I have enough power to split myself at least 1,000 times. I'll use Tien's multiform technique for that. I've seen how strong a Demon Emperor can be. There can't be an endless amount of those guys. From what Piccolo told me, he fought a Demon King, who seems way less scary. Even if my power split, I should be able to deal with them.
Yeah,
If they do run into an Emperor, I'll call one of you guys for backup.
I don't know.
Or just lower the amount of multiforms.
Or. You know what? That's not really. I was gonna say we send somebody with each multiform, but that's not going. I just roasted Tien for not being strong enough. What the rest of these niggas gonna do? Nah, never mind.
I'll find a way. Vegeta could easily do the same too. It's just, he doesn't know the multiform technique.
That's right. I know something far better, clown.
Okay, so what do you know?
As in that instant, the Prince and the
Like,
King
why you gotta
would finally
roast
make
me?
their re-entrance also. Surprising Goku and the Z-Fighters, before the topless Saiyan would explain,
I know how to create clones already. It's a staple technique of the Yardratians,
Oh.
along with gigantification.
Oh,
Don't forget, Kakarot. I didn't learn just instant transmission, like you. I actually took time to learn more about their so-called spirit control.
okay.
awesome! So my plan could work.
We're getting new
And with
moves.
an enthused smile,
I like
calmness,
that,
and
but
victory,
what
things would
what is
finally begin
spirit
to
control?
look
What
for
can
Goku.
we do with that?
That is, until something unsavory would soon be sensed entering Earth's lands. As when the scene would shift to the relatively peaceful mountains of Earth, where seemingly the demons have been dealt with in the area.
Who's that?
The Saiyans below
The biggest
would soon be
demon
facing
came.
The mystery figure entering from a dark portal.
The big drop.
Another demon! Get him!
Instantly triggering the warriors to rush at the figure, united in their singular goal. to
Whole bunch of
protect Earth
Gohans
on
just
King
fighting.
Vegeta's orders.
Like a whole bunch of clones.
But as we would finally get our first glimpse of this mystery demon,
Nick,
who
what the
looks
fuck?
far more humanoid than seen previously, all he would utter is,
He look like Vegeta.
"I." And
Whoa.
all he would utter is, die.
Fucking Inumaki?
Unbelievably, in that instant, on command, all 4 heads of the Super Saiyans chasing him would explode.
Inumaki?
Immediately dropping to the ground like lead bricks.
So he exploded their heads.
All the demon would muster to say,
Like on some The Boys shit.
good.
What?
He give me like Sasuke vibes
As in the
too.
very next moment, sensing what had just taken place, Goku, Vegeta, Piccolo, and the rest of the Z-Fighters would be left stunned, motionless. as
That's
the sudden lock-
insane.
Damn
He
it!
just blew them
Who
up.
at this point becomes so used to the atrocities, would grip the angel staff tightly and grumble, I forgot.
Hey
that-
Bardock, get over there now.
We'll need to deal with them first. It's just wasting our time.
Bro said
Don't worry,
die.
kid.
We got this.
Who's we?
As suddenly, in that moment, a mystery voice would call out from nearby. Right,
Bardock?
on.
Yeah, Grandpa and Granddad.
Holding onto his grandson with a
Yeah, he about to force him over there. He about to instant transition that nigga over there. Yeah, we're going over there, Gohan.
The question would be, would these two even be enough?
Fuck yeah, they will.
That was it.
They better be enough, damn it. Shit. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I'm ready to see this. Bardock, don't feel me. RJ, let this nigga cook for real. Cause I want to see my nigga Bardock cook. The dude who just came through, he kind of remind me of like several characters. Like that one girl from Is This a Zombie? Y'all probably don't know that anime, but there's this anime called Is This a Zombie? She could literally be like